Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Hello and welcome to School News Christmas edition.
Yeah, so today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go over some of the highlights from this year, and we're going to also go over some of the big features we shipped this year and tell you a little bit about our plan for next year. It should be a fun episode. So, highlights. Well, Skool grew a lot this year. Here's a chart from like our growth.
This is a real chart.
So, 2024 was a good year. 2025, we were figuring out our new approach. And then when it worked, it like really worked. And it's been growing like crazy. So, we've got 20 million users now and growing by like more than 1 million users every month.
Crazy.
200,000 communities now on Skool and more than $1 billion in earnings. So, Skool is growing a lot, which is good news. And 30% of memberships come from the Skool network itself.
Yeah.
This is a crazy, crazy stat.
Yep.
Like this stat surprised us and it surprises everyone else too, which is crazy.
It means if the average group has 100 members, 70 came from somewhere else and 30 came from Skool.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And it seems to be growing.
Yeah.
And churn continues to decrease for everyone. So this is global churn for like everyone on the platform for memberships.
Yep.
And you can see like this is a 2-year chart. It started high around 30%. And we've been doing many things like optimizing the platform to bring churn down. And also all of you guys with your communities, you've been doing things to optimize churn and bring it down. And, we're at about 15% now, which is awesome. At the start of this year, we were at like, where is that? That line is like, it's a bit over 20% at the start of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're down at 15 and this month might be even a lot lower.
Nice.
So this is good.
Yeah, it means members that pay you will keep paying you for longer because of changes we've made to the platform.
Yeah, and changes they're making too. It's a team effort.
Yep.
We also had the first group to hit 500 grand a month in MRR.
Yeah, shout out to Spencer. And he's growing as well. He's at like 540.
Yeah, so if you go to the leaderboards, you can see here in the money category, Spencer with his community Evolve, he's making $540,000 a month, which is awesome. That's like 6 point something mil a year. And he's got good retention, low churn, all of that. So, not only is Skool growing and more members are coming from the network, churn's going down, but the people on Skool are starting to earn more and more, which is good to see. What else? Best Post of the Year award. This post was a banger by Nick Sarive. He won the Skool games with a 300 grand a month one-man Skool.
Yep, with 95% profit margins.
Yep. And then he did this full post here breaking down exactly how he does it. And this post he also included a video, and there was 4,500 likes and almost, that's a lot of comments, 5.5 thousand comments.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen this one already, I think it's probably the best post of all time on Skool, I would say.
Great post.
So, people are earning more. People are posting better stuff too. And honestly, my favorite part about what's happened this year is that Skool has literally expanded to be for like everything. So I'll show you some examples. Like this is a witchcraft university. So there's a lot of Skool communities that are about witchcraft and wizardry and stuff like that. This is about donkey hoof trimming. It shows, like she shows you how to trim your donkey's hooves. It's $49 a month and she's got 160 members.
Crazy.
And she only started about a month ago.
Amazing.
Yeah. There's The Flock, which is a bird watching community.
Yeah, they do meetups around the world to look at birds.
Yeah. It's $15 a month. There's 120 members. Jail support. This is like for people that are in jail, not for them, but I think for the families and things.
Yep.
A murder mystery group. And this guy shows you how to do metal detection. You know those people that walk around on the beach with like those things?
Yep.
This guy shows you how to live in a shipping container home. Pig farming made simple. All right. And this guy is a famous skier and he shows you how to ski better.
Yeah, it's crazy.
$67, 193 members.
There's literally a school for everything.
Yeah, and inside this community, it's pretty cool. Like this pro skier, people upload a video of them skiing and he breaks it down frame by frame and tells them how to improve their style, basically.
That's cool.
Yeah, he asked for this feature where he could skip a single frame in the video, and we gave it to him. Yeah, so he can do frame by frame analysis using native videos on Skool.
Nice.
And, you know, we've got like, honestly, everything on Skool now from, you know, there's big businesses on Skool making $500,000 a month or more. Famous people like Tom Aspinall, he's the UFC heavyweight champion.
Yep.
We've got X Games gold medalist like skateboarders.
Yep.
Like Skate IQ.
Billionaires like Tom Bilyeu.
We've got all of these different things like witchcraft, donkey hoof trimming. Like there's honestly like everything on Skool now, and that's one of my favorite things about it.
Yep, the variety makes it very fun to just browse.
Yeah. And this is a really interesting trend we've seen, which is, you know, Skool is replacing social media for people. And I'll pull up some links here.
A lot of people talking about this in the Skoolers community.
I'll get these links up. So, you know, here's some examples. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen this too. This is a common thing people have been talking about. How many of you get anxious when you go to regular social media, but going on Skool feels like going home?
Oh.
And everyone's like, yeah, once I start, this is my new scroll basically on Skool. Who replaced social media with Skool? He just checked his screen time and he's consuming less brain rot on social media and he's spending his time on Skool. What's fascinating is that it used to go to like social media and it's now being replaced with Skool. And it's happening more and more every day. And, you know, everyone is saying the same thing.
Yep.
This guy replacing other apps with Skool, stopped using these other things. He's doing it more and more every day. And, you know, there's hundreds of comments.
Yeah, and the cool thing about that is when you're on social media, you're just consuming. But when you're on Skool, you're connecting and creating as well as consuming.
Yeah, this woman said the same thing. Since she joined Skool, less time doom scrolling. And she noticed it from her screen time too. It seems like it happens to people and then they don't really know it until they see their screen time.
Makes sense.
And then it's just switched it from like one place to another, which is, you know, really interesting to see that Skool's starting to do that. And another trend, which makes sense given the first trend we've seen, is Skool is becoming the main traffic source for a lot of communities now. And I'll pull these links up. So, you know, this guy said here, new member from Skool Discovery already. He got a new member and he talked to the member and he was like, where did you come from? And he found him on Skool by searching for the keyword ukulele. So that's what I mean, that there is pretty much everything on Skool now. Like this guy went to Skool Discovery, typed ukulele, and found this guy's
Ukulele Nerds
community.
Let's go.
And then joined it. And that's what's happening on Discovery. It's, you know, people are going there and searching for these obscure things, and then there's things there and they're joining.
Yeah, a lot of people think that to get traffic from Discovery, you need a huge active group, but also the search is used so frequently that even if you have a small group, if there's the right keywords, people will find your group.
You know, it's just a unique niche, right? Like,
yep.
Yeah. Here's another one, found via Skool Community Discovery. It's true, you really do get people finding you from Discovery.
That was 4 hours ago, that post.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And there's a couple more. I add this one. So this guy,
A guy joined my community and I couldn't figure out how he found it.
and so after he joined, he DM'd him and he said, suggestion from a similar community.
Nice.
So that's not Skool discovery. That's not even searching. That is, on the hobby plan, we suggest communities in the sidebar over here. And so someone saw his community there, clicked it, and then joined.
So cool.
So all of these things are really starting to ramp up. Like suggested communities are doing a lot, search is doing a lot, and more people are visiting discovery. And because we've got so many different communities on Skool now, and because it is starting to become like replace social media for many people, there's a lot of people on here. And that's what's, really driving this Skool network thing.
Very cool.
Yeah. And then there was this one from Hazel, and she's got a community about crochet. It's called Crochet Creations. And she got 100 members, but I think she's got a lot more than that now. She's got 535 members now.
Yeah, the cool thing about that post is she said she got 100 members without making a single piece of content, running a single ad, or inviting any IRL friends. This is a rare exception, but it's still cool to see that it can happen.
I think she's got over 500 now from discovery, from no external promotion, just discovery.
That's crazy.
It's because she's got an interesting niche, like that guy who searched for ukulele, right? Someone searches for crochet, right? Like, yeah. So very cool to see that. And another thing is, Skool's growing a lot this year. And one thing I'm proud of is our support team is still 100% human. We have no AI or bots or anything. Not only is it 100% human, but we have 30-minute response times still on average. And we provide real human support on both of our plans, like the $9 and the $99, which I think is a pretty cool thing.
Yep, that's rare.
And shout out to the Skool support team for all your amazing work here. So yeah, those are some highlights, but let's talk about some of the big features we shipped to Skool this year. So if you were here early on, you might remember we changed the Skool games this year. It used to be every month, and then we changed it to quarterly at the start of this year. And that's gone really well. We also made it, top 5 in each category.
Yep.
We also merged the communities. We used to have 2. One was called Skool Games and one was called Skool Community. And now it's merged into Skoolers.
I can't believe that was this year.
Yeah. So these were 2 big moves earlier on in the year. And then we did the Skool 101 course. A lot of people were saying, hey, how do I start a community? Is there any training or instructions on it? And so me and Kirby made a 9-module course about how to start a successful community.
Yep, taking lessons from the 200,000 communities on Skool and finding the patterns and just boiling it down to 9 simple lessons.
Yep. And we are finished with this now. Every single module in here is done. If you haven't seen this already, go check it out. You just go to the Skoolers community and you click Classroom, Skool 101. Then after we did that, we shipped affiliates, which is a big feature that a lot of people wanted for a long time.
That was so hyped.
Yeah. And so, the affiliates feature, you just go to your settings, affiliates, and you can turn it on with one click.
One click.
And then people can earn money by referring members to your community.
Yeah, your members will help you grow your group.
Yeah. Then we shipped the map feature. That was another big one. So looks like this. Now you can see where your members are all around the world.
Yep.
We ship pinned comments. It's a small one, but I think it has quite a big impact. How you can, pin somebody's comment. You can just go like this, pin comment.
Yep.
Right. We also send an email notification to the user when you pin their comment or their post, because it's a really positive feeling when you get pinned.
Feels
and
amazing.
so it makes the person feel really good, and then they'll do it again. Yeah.
Yep. Then
a big one, native video hosting. So, not too long ago, you couldn't host videos on Skool. You had to put them outside on Vimeo or whatever.
Yep.
Now you can host your videos on Skool.
So much easier. And it's free.
It's very fast to upload, very fast to process. And we have chapters and everything. And it's unlimited use included in both plans, which is pretty crazy.
Yep.
Native live calls.
No Google Meet or Zoom needed.
Yeah, it replaces that.
And the best thing about those two features combined is that before, if you did a call, to upload the recording, you had to go to Zoom, download it, it takes 10 minutes. Upload it, it takes 10 minutes. And then you can make a post. Now, once you finish the call, you click one button in your notifications and it just creates the post, boom, like that.
Yeah,
So
the two
much
work
easier.
very well in combination. Like you can now go live in your community with like a click. You just click go live. You select if you want to do a call or a webinar.
Yep.
And then, yeah, you can record it and post it
In like a minute.
or less.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's unlimited use as well. And some people ask, well, how many people can attend? Up to 10,000. Yeah. And I think Zoom, to have 10,000 people on a webinar, I think you're paying like at least $3 or $4 grand a month.
Yeah.
You can do it on Skool for $9. Plus Zoom charges you more for recordings and uploading. Skool just does it included.
Yep.
Native webinars, we ship that too. So that's just like a call, except it's like everyone else has their video off and you can bring people up onto the stage. We ship both of these things. Then we shipped, the $9 plan. So Skool used to only have a $99 plan, but we shipped the hobby plan, which is $9. And with that, we did the suggested communities, which is what's helping a lot of people get discovered too. And this, I think, helped us unlock a lot of those, long tail communities, like all the hobby ones. So not only did we, make the product way better, but then we made the price lower. And then we did Apple and Google Pay, which reduces friction for people to sign up.
Yep.
And tiers, which was a big one. So now you can set membership tiers. If you go to pricing, you can use the freemium model or tiers, and people see, a page like this. And people are still, there's already some cool stories of how people have used this, but it's still a new feature and we're waiting for more data to come in. And then we also shipped analytics. Skool, one criticism you could make about Skool before was, it doesn't have the best analytics. But then we added, very good analytics. So now you can see, your members, engagement cohorts, MRR over time, unit economics, cash flow, conversion rate of about page and free trials.
Yep.
Last 30 days, last year, and your retention, both aggregate and cohorted. So it went from like being amateur to being hardcore pretty fast.
Yeah, you can now run a legit business on Skool and all of the data is given to you.
Yeah. So this is not everything that we shipped this year, but these are the big ones, I think. And yeah, I think this has been a really good year for the product because it got a lot better and it got a lot cheaper. And it's rare that these things happen at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to the engineers.
Yes, good work, Skool engineering team. Now, our mission is to help 1 billion people find community, right? And how we think about this is we want to have the best product. So you should be able to do everything you need to do with Skool. And I think we've made a lot of progress on this year. The native video hosting, the native live streaming, the recording and posting the recording experience, analytics, all of that. Then lowest prices. We definitely made some progress on this year.
Yep.
We now have a $9 plan, which is basically free. We also have the lowest fees. Yeah. So the lowest transaction fees available, as well as like the lowest price, best product, best distribution. This means that Skool gives you members. By being on Skool, you grow just by being on Skool, basically. Because who wouldn't want that?
Yeah.
right? And so we've made a lot of progress with this year too. I think the suggested communities did a lot. And by bringing more people onto Skool and them starting to use it like social media as a replacement, it now is becoming a distribution channel of its own, right? And this is proven with this like 30% of memberships coming from the Skool network.
Yep.
And this is growing as well. So we made some progress on best distribution. And then lowest churn. You know, it's not just about getting members, it's also about keeping them. And we've made significant progress on decreasing churn platform-wide, and that's shown in this chart here.
Let's go.
So we're going to continue to bring churn down.
Yeah, it was like over 30% at its peak. And now it's at 15, so it's halved.
Yeah, well, we've brought it down 5% this year alone, and that's significant. And so, you know, we're going to continue to make the product better. We're going to continue to keep prices very low and fees. We're going to continue to improve distribution so that you can get more members. And we're going to continue to optimize churn. And we're just going to keep working on this. Yeah. And, you know, our mindset with this is the best for the most for the least. We want to make the best product for the most people so that, you know, almost anyone can use it for the least amount of money.
Let's go.
Because that's how we're going to help 1 billion people find community.
Boom.
So I think we made some good progress on this year. Now, what about next year? Like, what are we thinking? Well, one of the first things we're going to ship is we're going to show you your traffic sources. So we're going to show you where your members come from. So if you're using like Instagram, TikTok, you're running ads, right? Mm-hmm. We will show you where your members are coming from. And with this, you'll also be able to see how many members you're getting from the Skool network.
Yep.
Because, you know, we showed you like 30% of members come from Skool. Right now, only really we know this, mm-hmm. But we need to make this visible to you guys so that you can see it. And then you'll know what other channels are working too.
Yeah, the craziest thing I think about this is you can go to a specific member, click settings, and see where they found your group.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yep. That one's going to be very, very powerful. I think, you know, with the improvements we're making to analytics and the traffic sources, everyone on Skool will have the best analytics and tracking that this industry has ever seen, honestly. It would be like near impossible for you to even set this up yourself if you had your own software engineering team. I'm not even joking. So like everyone by default is going to have the best analytics ever.
Crazy.
Yeah. Then we're going to make significant improvements to discovery. Discovery is going to be a huge point of focus for us next year. You know, what's crazy is a lot of people are finding communities on Skool, like 30-ish%, right? Mm-hmm. We have done nothing to optimize this, honestly.
The focus has been on improving the experience once you're in a community and less on helping people find communities.
Exactly. And, you know, some people, I see some people post, they're like, hey, I don't understand these search results. I search for something and I see this random stuff. Yeah, it's suboptimal for sure.
Yeah.
So, you know, imagine if we actually focused on this.
Yep.
It's going to get a lot better.
People will be getting a lot more members.
So improved search results, different sorting mechanisms. So like we might show trending or new, or so that, you know, it changes because right now it's quite static.
Yeah.
And also you'll be able to see how many members you're getting from Skool. Yeah, we're going to improve this a lot. Then risk score plus auto moderation features. So this isn't really an issue for paid groups at all. But when you've got a free group, and when the free group is small, it's usually fine. But once you get a big free group, you can have problems with, you know, spam and people that don't even seem real kind of thing. And so we're going to put a lot of effort on this next year too. Basically, we're going to use AI to provide a risk score on membership requests. So like we'll look at all kinds of different things. Yeah, I don't want to say what we're going to look at exactly because one of these people might be listening to this episode, but we know basically what these people look like, and we'll be able to provide a score of how risky we think this member is. And then for auto approval, you'll be able to set whether you want to let this person in or not. And so that way you might be able to auto approve the people that are fine and then decline the people that are high risk and maybe hold for manual approval the people that are in the gray area.
Very cool.
And so, you know, a lot of things are going to be more automated too. So like membership approval process and also moderation and things. Yeah, I also think we're going to have this feature where once your group gets really big, you can turn on like SMS verification for posting, commenting, and DMing. So that once your group's big, in order to comment, post, or DM, they have to have a verified phone number.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if that account gets banned, that number's gone.
Yeah, and it's way harder for bad actors to get hundreds of actual phone numbers. It's expensive.
Yeah. So, and this could be a toggle that you could turn on. So you don't, you know, we don't force it on everyone. But once a group gets big and if it's free, yeah, there's going to be a lot of tools to really improve the quality and make it more automated so it's not such a burden on the team.
Nice.
We've already started on this, but we're making significant improvements to the notification system. So, you know, a lot of people, I think we send a lot of people too many notifications, and then some people want notifications for things and they can't get them. So it's a balance. We want to send less of the noisy notifications that people don't really care about, and then introduce some new ones that people do care about. And so, you know, we've already made improvements on this. If you go to the notifications page, now you can turn likes notifications off with just a single click for every group you're in. This, you know, reduces the volume a lot.
Yep.
And then to see your notifications for each group, you can just like click this and then you can see them here, right? And we introduced, so it's way easier to tune your notifications. You can also see which ones are default and which ones are custom. And we introduced some new ones. So, and these are just for admins. When you get a membership request, you can now turn this on. Some people wanted to be notified when someone requested access.
Yep. And new post as well.
And yeah, new posts. Some people wanted this. Generally, the smaller groups want this.
Yep.
And we also made it possible for you to turn this off. So let's say you've got a big community and you hire a team of moderators. You know they're looking after the reported content. You don't need to be notified. So now you can turn that off. So it helps a lot. So we're going to continue to make improvements to the notification system, including the ability to like just filter by different types. So you could click this and filter by mentions or likes or comments or whatever. So, you know, we're going to put a lot of effort into this, making it better. Also languages and currencies. So this is part of like internationalization. So, you know, right now Skool's only in English and only in like US dollars, but we've seen huge interest in Skool outside of English speaking countries. Crazy interest. And so, you know, we're going, and what is really crazy is that a lot of people actually use it in English, in US dollars, when that's not even what they speak.
Yep. Shout out to Latin America, and also massive parts of Asia seem to be having a strong demand for this.
So next year we're going to, you know, make Skool so that it can be in different languages. So there'll be a language setting, you can select it. And then let's say, you know, if someone is in France and they view your about page, it'll be like in French and it will be in euros. So it feels more natural to them. So conversion rates will probably go up. Also, if someone speaks French, then when they go to discovery, they shouldn't see all this English stuff. They should see French stuff, right?
Yeah.
their suggested communities should be French, not English.
Yep.
And so by supporting languages and currencies, the conversion rates will go up significantly in a lot of countries. And also we're just going to bring a huge new markets onto the platform and improve discovery too by allowing them to see discovery in their language. Yeah. And then incremental improvements to all features. These are the main, things we're going to focus on here, which basically is internationalization, and then quality of life things, and then also analytics and helping you get more members. We want to help you get more members, show you where your members are coming from, improve Skool as a product, and open it up to the world, basically. And we also want to improve all the features we've already got. So like live streaming, we want to make it better. Webinars, we want to improve everything that we're doing. We also want to make it faster.
What a year.
What, this year or next?
This year and hopefully next.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
The next Skool news is going to be, I think, in January.
Yep.
Oh, and a final reminder, the Skool Games, it ends...
It's the 28th.
Let's have a look.
Let's double check.
So the last games...
No, 19th.
It ends December 19th.
Oh, 4 days. Wow.
Yeah, so go to Skoolers, click on Games. There's 4 days left in the Q4 Skool Games. And the winners of this will be seeing you, I think it's in January, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas, everyone. See you next year.
See ya.